Hey, it's Thomas from Silver Dragon Studio again. How are you? And here we are. I'm going over some customer requests. One of them I have today is for a Jazz Generation 1 Autobot, and they want a collector's grade. And so you're saying, well, what does collector's grade mean? So collector's grade, to me, when I describe it, is one that you can display in a display case. It's as clean as you can possibly get it. It's got a rating. If you're doing the 10-point system, it's got a rating of, say, high 8 to 9. I mean, as close to 10 as you can get within reason. So one of the things that can set this aside from other ones is the so this missile here, the chrome on it is like brand new. There's no breaks. The weapon here, again, chrome is absolutely perfect. And don't worry, I'll be wiping these down after I get done touching them, because the oils from your hands, even though you can wash your hands many, many times, it can corrode. So, you know, even though I'm handling it so I can show you, I will be very carefully cleaning these with a Q-tip later on, just to clean them up and keep them as pristine as possible. So here you have a very nice working missile launcher to go along with it. And then what's interesting about this particular toy is that the stickers have hardly been used at all. You've got one major sticker missing, so the sticker sheet's pretty much intact. The box has seen better days, and that's usually what you'll see happen here. So box has been modified and taped, but the customer's not really caring about the box. What the customer really cares about is the toy itself. So what you can see hopefully on this is that there is a little bit of dirt around the edges here that needs to be cleaned, professionally cleaned. Yes, I can professionally clean it very gently. I have the necessary tools to do this. But if you look, there's only a little bit of white discoloring more on this one than on this side back here, but the rest of it is pretty much a pristine white, which is very, very rare. I know the arm looks a little loose, but trust me, I just pulled this out to check it, and it's really tight, especially the legs. I had to very carefully wiggle the legs out. There's a little bit of wear and tear on the bottom here, the chrome. That does happen, but it's very minuscule compared to the rest. Pristine white, beautiful chrome on the inside. You know, what stickers are on there are done very, very well. They're not mashed up. They're not destroyed. The fins are there. That's usually what's missing. You know, you got a lot of times you're missing the fins, and it's kind of sad. So screws are not rusted. That's something else to look at. No rusted screws, no missing screws. Everything is pristine. I mean, this thing is beautiful. So for me, I'm fairly happy. Like I said, there's a couple of spots, like right here on the windshield. Try and get that in focus. On the edge, that needs to be cleaned. Back here on this window, you can probably see a little dirt spot. That needs to be cleaned. And I'll check the paint too to make sure that's not actually a chip, because I just brought this out. I just started looking at it because this customer wants a Jazz. Customer also wants a Megatron. So the Megatron is going to take me longer, because there's lots of Megatrons out there. You've got pre-rub. You've got the Takaras are, you know, Japanese release versus American release. So, and also I have another customer who wants a Soundwave. And sad to say, this is, you know, this plastic's what, 30 years old? I had a beautiful Soundwave. It was already transformed. I twisted the head to put the head down and just snapped off my fingers. I wasn't rough with it or anything. It just broke at the pivot. So I may be able to replace the head. I'm going to have to look to see what I have. I've probably got several that are in various stages of mint down to, you know, it's just body parts at this point in time. So, but I want to share that with you again. You see me at the various conventions, and we just did Super Smash Con. I did not really bring the majority of my Transformers to that one. I've been trying to work on other things, but as you know, we also do collectible card games. One of the largest dice retailers on the East Coast, but I only do shows because I don't have a store anymore. So come see us. Check us out online. That's the best thing to do, and you can follow us that way. We also have a Twitter account, Instagram account. Again, silverdragonstudio.net. At silverdragonstudionet or .net on Facebook. For those of you that are former crew members of Jolly Rogers Comics, I just ran into Bobby Thompson at Otakon and at the Games Tavern, which just opened up near me off of Walney Road in Chantilly. The manager there, he actually visited our store back in the day. He's a former Jolly Rogers Comics customer, one of our crew members, and at SmashCon, Mike Atencio, one of the actual crew members who used to work for us, ran into him and his family, his two great kids, and keep running into him. Keith Shorn, who was one of my managers at Jolly Rogers Comics. He was at Otakon with me. I was bouncing between two shows. Our founder and mentor, my mentor, Roger Zimmerman, he was just at the Frederick, Maryland Schaff show, and with his wife Carol, my other family, my original con family, got me started. So we still bounce around and run into each other. Eddie Lashbaum is another one of our members. Michael Corwin was with us at Otakon this past weekend, so another one of our crew members. So there's a lot of us that bounce around and we talk to. I just got done talking to Lenore Sullivan, also Lenny Sully on Facebook. She's the original artist for all of the artwork for Jolly Rogers Comics, and I'm actually the manager for her artwork. Have been since like around 1989 or something. So when you see artwork for sale at the shows, more than likely that was hers. And some of you may actually recognize some of it because she was one of the original artists that did work in Warren Publications back in the day. So for Vampirella, she was a backup artist. She was backup inker, to be honest, for issue 4 of Transformers of the miniseries. She did a Spider-Man issue, a Sectaurs issue, and other issues. But when you're a backup inker or backup penciler, you don't get any credit whatsoever. But you know, you still did work for Marvel. You still did the work. She used to do artwork at creation conventions back in the day. She signed the rights so she could do Star Wars and Star Trek. So she's been around forever. And, you know, happy to call her my art teacher. She's the one that taught me my artwork. So when you see us at the shows, say hi. For those of you who've never read a copy of The Clock, that was the book that she put out. She wrote in the 70s. Troy David Phillips actually helped some on it. I helped some on it, so the three of us did the original book, and then any of the reprints was actually through a different distributor. So say hi, come see us, and next up on the convention list is going to be the Fairfax Comic Con at the Dulles Expo Center, and then after that, at the end of the month of August into the beginning of the month of September, is going to be GexCon, a video game convention, so you can find me at both of those. And of course, look for me at the Nick Schaff conventions. You can go online to PN Schaff Promotions and look him up. You can find me there since, like I said, you know, for those of you who know me, the economy's been rough for anybody that's a store owner. So, you know, you can hunt me down certain places. But, again, you'll find me at the shows. You'll find me online. All right? Thank you very much. And look for me on My Scene TV, DC. I'm the DC rep. We did a show for BlurredCon, which was, it's in its second year, earliest year. We did some interviews, and that should be coming out in, I believe, October. So My Scene TV is the main company out of Baton Rouge. That's where my producer is. And Ty from our Dallas affiliate, I was DC affiliate. We did our very first joint filming and interviews together, hosting. So look for us on there. Find it on Facebook. You know, check it out. And hopefully we can crank out some more interviews in the local DC metro area. So if you're a business and you want to reach out to us, you know, My Scene TV, you can find me at Silver Dragon Studio Net. Be happy to help. We can talk. And also, I had the privilege of working with Diane Andrews in DC, filming for her series Black and White. So you see pictures of me, you know, next to the Judiciary room and other ones. That was really cool in the halls of our nation's capital. You know, very honored to be there and be allowed to be there for her interviews and stuff. So, and Busboys and Poets is also where I filmed with her. So, you know, shout out to all these really cool places. All right. Thank you much. Take care, and I'll see you next time.